Hello everyone, welcome back to my Bible journey. Today we started Gospel of Matthew chapter 18. In chapter 18, Jesus gathers his disciples and answers a question that exposes the human heart. Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? They are still thinking in terms of rank, status, hierarchies. But Jesus does something unexpected. He calls a child into their midst. Part 1. Greatness Redefined. In the first century world, a child had no social power, no legal standing, no influence. Yet, Jesus places this child at the center and says, unless you turn and become like children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. The Greek verb for turn implies a conversion, a decision change of direction. Greatness in God's kingdom is not about evaluation, but humility. It is not self-promotion, but independence. To receive one such child in his name is to welcome the lowly, the overlooked. And Jesus makes it personal. Receiving the humble is receiving him. The kingdom of heaven is not built on ambition, it is built on surrender. Part 2. The seriousness of stumbling. The tongue shifts. Jesus warns against causing little ones who believe in him to stumble. The imagery is severe. A millstone tied around the neck, cast into the sea. This is a covenantal language. In scripture, to stumble means to fall into sin or lose faith. Jesus is not exaggerating for drama. He is underscoring moral responsibility. Influence is never neutral. Then comes the radical command. If your hand or eye causes you to sin, cut it off. Of course, he is not prescribing self-mutilation. He is demanding ruthless spiritual discipline. Better to lose something temporarily than your eternal inheritance. The kingdom requires seriousness about sin. Part 3. The shepherd who searches. Jesus tells a short but profound parable. A shepherd has 100 sheep. One wanders away. Does he not leave the 99 and go after the one? This echoes the heart of God revealed throughout Scripture. The poor shepherd. Heaven rejoices not over the self-satisfied, but over the one who repents. Part 4. Restoring a brother. Next, Jesus addresses conflict within the community. If your brother sins against you, go privately. If he listens, you have gained your brother. A commercial term implying restoration, not victory. If he refuses, bring in witnesses. If he still resists, involve the assembly. The goal is always reconciliation. Then comes a profound promise. Where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there am I among them. This is not a slogan about small gatherings. It is a declaration of a divine authority of a disciplined, Christ-centered community. The presence of Christ validates the process of forgiveness and correction. The kingdom is relational. It requires courage, honesty, and grace. Part 5. The limitless mathematics of mercy. Finally, Peter asks a practical question. How many times shall I forgive my brother? Up to 7? 7 already sounds generous. Jesus' response, not 7, but 77 times, meaning forgiveness without calculation. He illustrates with a parable. A servant owes his king 10,000 talents, an astronomical, unpayable debt. The king forgave it completely. Yet, the same servant refused to forgive a fellow servant who owes him 100 denarii, a comparably trivial sum, he demands payment and throws him into prison. When the king hears, he calls him wicked. The forgiven man had received mercy, but failed to extend it. The theological point is unmistakable. We stand before God as debtors, forgiven an incalculable amount. Refusing to forgive reveals that we have not truly understood grace. Forgiveness in the kingdom is not an optional antidote, it is evidence of transformation. Matthew chapter 18 is coming to the end. This chapter dismantles worldly heretics and replaces them with a relational ethic grounded in the character of God. Thank you for joining me in this Bible journey. If you like, please share and subscribe. See you Matthew chapter 19.